What are you doing with the gifts you were born with? Hello, it's Viv here. Welcome to Win Pillow Talk. Today we'll be talking about the gifts we all came on earth with to deliver to the generations that we find ourselves in. I'm going to tell you a story. I hope from the story you're able to understand where I'm going with this. I read somewhere that there was a missionary who went to Africa. And when he got to Africa, in one of the forests, he saw himself a talking parrot. And so he took one back to India. And when he got to India, he put him in a cage, fed him so well, did everything right. And so 2 years after, he was going back to Africa. So he asked the parrot, what do you want me to tell your friends when I go back to the jungle and I see them? He said, tell them I'm fed well, I'm in my cage, I am happy. So he got back to Africa and he saw the other parrots and he said, oh, well, your friend says I should deliver a message. He's in his cage, he's taken good care of and he's happy. And one of the parrots left from the tree and fell down and died. And the missionary thought, okay, maybe he was so close to the parrot that was in India. That's why the distance, the loneliness, he died of a heart attack. So he went back to India, telling the story to the parrot that I went and I delivered your message and one of the parrots fell down and died. And so on completing the story, the parrot in the cage fell down and pretended to die. And so he assumed the parrot was dead. So he thought, okay, maybe the parrot now has died because of a heart attack, hearing that his mother, his brother, somebody's died, that's why he's died. So he took the parrot out of the cage and threw it to the trash can. As he threw it out of his through the window, it landed in the bin. And he got up. And he said, you deceived me. He said, no, I didn't deceive you. That parrot sent me a message. And he said, what was that message? He said, learning to die to self. You will free yourself from the cage. So by him pretending to die, he was thrown out from the cage that he found himself in. And so he became a free bird. And he flew back to Africa. Isn't that a fantastic story? It is, but that's what me and you are doing today. We are all caged in one area or the other. And we knew we came on earth with a package, with a blessing, to be a blessing to a generation, to be a blessing to somebody. But the curses of the world have caged us in, and we don't even know how to come out of the cage. We don't even know which way to turn to become the blessing we were meant to be. So you find yourself stuck with stress, stuck with anxiety, stuck with worries, stuck with depression, stuck with envy, stuck with jealousy. Why? Because you don't even know how to get yourself out of the cage. But this series, what we are intending to do, is to be that message bearer, to see the ways that you can get yourself out of that cage and free yourself to become the blessing that you were supposed to do, to be that blessing, to be that loving person that brings love, that carries the atmosphere of love wherever they go, to be that peaceful person, to be that gentle person, to be that kind person, to be that self-controlled human being, to be that faithful person that people run up to when they're in need, to be a problem solver, to be a peacemaker, to be a blessing, not only financially, but spiritually as well, to have the wisdom to give others. You know, as I said in the Bible, I got to a point where I had to pick up my Bible. And one of the scriptures that blessed me was Ephesians 1:3. We have been blessed with spiritual blessings in heavenly places. Which are the spiritual blessings, you may wonder? Whether you read the Bible or not, it's something you would love to have. If you go down to Galatians 5, verse 22, 23, you will see all the blessings there. Love, patience, kindness, faithfulness, joy, self-control, gentleness. It's something that when you fill yourself with, the next generation, you're able to get yourself out of the cage. You're able to be the blessing, not only to your family, but to the next generation. Follow us in this series as we dig, me and you, dig deep to find out how we become the blessings to the next generation. Thank you. Stay with us. Check our website. Follow us on social media. And do not forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.